Hello darlings, for today's video I'm transforming into Sweet Tooth, the killer clown from Twisted Metal. First I'm blocking out my brows. Using Elmer's washable glue, I'm just pressing them down using a spatula and then I'm setting them with the Color Set powder by Mehron. Next I'm moving on to the bald cap. I'm flattening my hair with the Got To Be Glued freeze spray and tying it back as tight as I can. Then I'm using spirit gum to glue the bald cap down around my hairline. Once it's secure, I'm trimming it to my face and using liquid latex to blend the edges. With everything in place, it's time to start building Sweet Tooth's mask. I'm dipping into the Mehron Paradise AQ Basic palette and painting my entire face white. Then I'm using the black paint and outlining the shape of his mask. After that, I'm adding the straps that wrap around his head. I'm painting them brown with gray clasps, then outlining everything in black for some definition. After I have 3 straps, I'm stamping on small bolts where the straps meet the mask and moving on to the eyes. I'm making the area around my eyes completely black and outlining the mouth, giving it a twisted, creepy grin. Next, I'm sketching in the cracks across the mask for texture and detail. Now with white paint, I'm adding highlights to make the bolts and clasps look more metallic and dimensional. And using the red paint, I'm shading around the bottom of my mouth. For the teeth, I'm first mapping them out with the white paint. Then I'm outlining them in black and coloring them in with a bit of black and yellow to make them look more distressed. I'm quickly defining the corners of the mouth with some gray paint, and then I'm also adding red around the top of the mouth. Now I'm drawing straps on my body similarly to how I did the straps on my head, and I'm using eyeshadow to create shadows around them so they look like they're sitting on top of the skin. I'm doing the same technique for the straps on my head. After that, I'm using a stippling sponge around my eyes to add some gritty texture with some eyeshadow. Now for the clown nose, I'm quickly putting it on just to help me see where to add more black detail around the nose and eyes. Then I'm taking it off and adding some thick blood around the top edge of the mask and along the neck. I'm also using a stippling sponge here just to spread it around and make it look messy. Once that's done, I'm popping the clown nose back on, and for the finishing touches, I'm shading around the edge of the mask and attaching tufts of red hair to each side of my head using spirit gum. I'm teasing them to make them look messy and wild, just like Sweet Tooth's signature hair. Then I'm tightlining my eyes with the Wet n Wild Lights Out eyeshadow marker to darken everything up, and finally I'm putting in my contact lenses. One red Coleyes lens and one white cross Ioice lens. And that completes this killer clown look. Let me know if you've seen the TV show or played the games in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!